Everybody knows somebody who's in pain. There's a lot of pain in the world today, and wherever you go, either you have a neighbor or a family member, you go to a hospital, you see people in all kinds of different stages of suffering, and everybody, I think, wants people to feel better. Problem is, we don't really know what to say. And because we don't know what to say, many of us end up saying the wrong thing. Now, there are many wrong things to say to people who are in pain, but here's my vote for the three worst things that you could say. You've got to stay away from all of these. Number one, people are great believers and they say, you know what, just believe and everything will be fine. Terrible thing to say. First of all, who said that that's true? That's not what belief means. Belief really means that whatever happens is for the good. It doesn't mean that because you believe that therefore the pain will go away. That's the wrong thing to say, because a lot of people will say, well, I do believe and the pain does not go away. Terrible thing to say. Stay away from it. Number two, I know how you feel. This is so common. We're at a loss. We're groping. We're trying to fish for something to say that's going to matter. It's going to make a difference. So you try to empathize. And by empathizing, you're saying, I know how you feel. Well, first of all, you don't know how he or she feels. You really don't know. And second, even if you do know how they feel, the person who is in pain doesn't think you know how they feel, because they believe that their pain is the most unique, the worst, and no one will ever truly understand. It's a fruitless thing to tell somebody that you know how they feel. Stay away. Number three, never say, everything happens for a reason. God has a plan. Oh, that's a killer. Never go in that direction. You want to say the right thing. You want to say that, that there's purpose in suffering, but that's not what a person who's suffering needs to hear. They don't need to hear that God has a plan. Even if they believe it themselves, that's not what they need to hear from you. Usually, best thing is to say nothing. You can sympathize. You can say, this is terrible. It's a very difficult situation you're in. You could repeat what they're telling you, active listening. But stay away from the big three. Don't say just believe. Don't say I know how you feel. And don't say God has a plan. Everything happens for a reason. If you have nothing to say nothing at all. There are lots of people around us that are suffering. We have to know how to handle it. Let's not make the situation worse. Something to think about.